Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you MCPE TexturePack Installer, a new app that I've been working on that will install TexturePacks into Minecraft Pocket Edition on Android. So I'd made a video about this before and I kind of showed off what it does, talked about it, that kind of stuff, but I didn't give out a beta for it quite yet. And finally I'm doing one where I'm giving out a APK that you can install because it's not on the Play Store quite yet, but it will be in the future. You can get an APK, you can get the APK from the description, install it, and it'll work as expected. Now it doesn't work on 0.11.0, Beta 4, and Beta 5, and it won't work with Beta 6, Beta 7, Beta 8, whatever. It will work with Beta 3, Beta 2, and Beta 1 because they left, Mojang, if you know what I'm talking about here, they left the version code as 0.11.0, which is what the version code will be when the final version comes out. And then Beta 4 rolled around and they changed the version code to 0.11.0.b4, and then with Beta 5 it's .b5 and stuff like that. So to actually support Beta 4, Beta 5, and so on, it would be a lot of unnecessary work because, I support Beta 4, I do all of that, and then the next day Beta 5 comes out and I have to do it all over again. And if you actually looked at how how this app runs, you'd actually see that would be very difficult to do, and like I said, just a lot of unnecessary work. But it does support older versions, so I'm going to be demonstrating using 0.10.5, but you can go all the way back to 0.9.0, which is pretty cool because like Block Launcher only supports 0.10.5. There's no 0.10.4. You have to be on the latest version, not counting the betas. You have to be on the latest version of MCPE for Block Launcher to work, where this will actually see what version you have, and then it'll start, it'll download what it needs to support that version, and that's pretty cool. So also what I did today, which was also very cool, is I updated MCPE mod locator to actually support MCPE TexturePack installer. So this is what I did, is I made it so when you're installing a TexturePack, it would scan to see if you have MCPE TexturePack installer installed. It would see if you do, and if you do have it installed, then it would use that instead of Block Launcher, but if you don't have it installed, it would continue using Block Launcher as normal. But in the future, that won't be the case. When 0.11.0 rolls around, or rolls out, comes around, whatever, whenever it comes out, Block Launcher won't be supported with MCPE mod locator anymore. At least for texture packs, that is. With mods, it'll still support Block Launcher, but not with texture packs. It'll all be MCPE TexturePack installer when 0.11.0 comes out. So I'm going to show you right now what it's like to install it using MCPE mod locator. One thing I also want to let you guys know is that I was working on the server where, like the news section and maps and textures are now located and hosted. The server where all that stuff's at, I worked on today, and you probably noticed if you were trying to use it that there was some downtime. But I was working on it today, and now I changed server software and stuff like that, so the server the downloads are going to be a lot quicker and a lot more stable, because sometimes when you'd click on it, it wouldn't download, or you'd have to wait forever for it to start downloading or something like that. Change the server software from WAMP to Nginx or something like that. I don't know. So if you're ever hosting a server, use Nginx instead of WAMP if you're expecting a lot of traffic, because I had so much traffic on the server that WAMP couldn't keep up anymore, the other server software, and I had to switch to Nginx. So pretty cool. Really awesome to see how much traffic's coming through with this app. But anyways, I'm going to be showing you what you came here for, texture packs. So let's go to 0.10.x. I'll just go with iCraftings, I guess. Download. And then you can see here it says installing TexturePack, please wait. So just give it a second to finish the download, or not the download, the installation process, and then it'll do what Pocket Tool used to do, if you ever remember Pocket Tool. So what it'll do is it'll extract the all the files and stuff into MCPE, and then it'll ask you to uninstall. You have to uninstall it. Then you click install, and it'll uninstall the version you have now, and then it'll put the version with the TexturePack on it onto your device right here. So that's what I just showed you. It installs the modded version. Hit my world, and you can see we do have a TexturePack now, which is pretty cool. That's just how it works. And you can also, I showed this off in another video. If you haven't seen that already, you can go to the app directly. Let's let it download what it needs to download. I guess it shouldn't have done that a second time, but whatever. One of the bugs I'll have to fix. It's always fun. I don't really notice any bugs until I start recording. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. I've had that happen with almost every beta video where I don't notice a bug, and then I start recording, and then all of a sudden it shows up. because that shouldn't have had to re-download all that stuff again, where what it was just doing, but whatever. Install TexturePack. There's another bug. The text goes to the very top. I don't know. Whatever. Hit up. This is actually like a little browser for your device. It'll go through all your the files and stuff on your device. So if you downloaded one, then you can install it without using MCPE mod locator, so you can get stuff off the web and install it with this. So it starts you in your downloads folder, because I'm assuming that's where most of your downloads will go, and that's where most people will have their texture packs and stuff like that. But mine isn't in the downloads folder, so I hit the up button, which is being covered right there. There, you can see it. Have to fix that, I guess. So I'm going to go and click on Beyond Belief. Right now it's installing it. One of the things I'm going to need to do is make it so it just says installing TexturePack with that little dialogue and that spinny thing. Because right now it's installing it. It looks like it froze or something like that. And your device might even pop up and say that the app isn't responding. But what it's actually doing is installing and doing all the work behind the scenes. But it just goes to a blank screen for a little bit, and then there you can see it. It pops up and says uninstall and then install, as it should. One of the weird things, and I knew about that one already, I just need to fix it. Alright, so now that it's been installed, we can open it up. There you can see the Beyond Belief texture pack is now the texture pack that we're using. Let's light this TNT. Awesome. And then, of course, if you want to go back to the default textures, you can do that as well. Hit revert to default. Just go uninstall, install. And that should take us back to the original textures right there. There we go. So that's pretty cool. I want to know if you guys like the way it does the uninstall and then the reinstall. It's something I just kind of had to do at this point. I could go in and try to change it so you don't have to do that. And one of the things I've actually been considering is if you have a rooted device, then it'll let you install texture packs without actually uninstalling and reinstalling, because people who have rooted devices can do that. But if you don't have rooted devices, then it doesn't have access to editing the app directly, so that's why you have to uninstall and reinstall. But there are, I'd say there are ways, like with Block Launcher and stuff, how that can do texture packs without uninstalling and reinstalling. It's a completely different setup there, and also Block Launcher just doesn't work good, so I don't want that to be my role model here. But I don't know. I just want to know if you guys like the way this works. I'm going to try and speed it up and optimize it a little bit more before the final release so that you can get texture packs installed quicker, fix some of those bugs, and if you see any bugs, feel free to just leave a comment down below. You know, don't feel bad, you know, feel like you're complaining or anything. I want people to leave, you know, comments and stuff where they find bugs, because I want those all to be fixed by the time the final comes out when 0.11.0 releases. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy this new app. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.